The following is a Big Sioux Media production. This webcast is brought to you by
Absolute Business Promotions, Grindy Seeds, KTP Repair, Landmark Realty and Auction, New Hope Chiropractic, Rosenpower, White Insurance, and now the voice of the Mustangs, Deron Ruesch. Thank you.
All right, good evening, everybody. This is Deron Ruesch with Big Sioux Media. We are here in Colton tonight. Got some Tri-Valley Mustang baseball. They're taking on the visiting Garretson Blue Dragons. Not sure. Looks like the coaches are going to meet up in the middle. Mustangs came off a great road win last night, winning 3-1 over the Vermilion Tanagers. So that's a great win. Kind of go through some player introductions. We'll start with Tri-Valley first. Batting first tonight and playing shortstop is number 3, a senior, Alex Wingen. Batting 2 and playing third base, we have a junior, number 4, Brody Divig. Batting 3, playing catcher, a junior, number 1, Mason Hemme. Batting 4th, at second base, we have a sophomore, number 13, Trayson Richter. Batting 5th, at first base, we have a junior, number 10, Denton Bickness. Playing right field, we have a senior, number 2, Aiden Bundy. And then batting 7th, starting at pitcher, we got a junior, number 19, Tristan Bundy. And then batting 8th at center field, we have a sophomore, number 20, Brecken Frederick. And then batting 9th and playing left field, we have a junior, number 9, Parker Hemme. So that's how the starting lineup and the positions look for Tri-Valley. Tri-Valley is coached by Cole Foken, Adam Smith, Justin Foken, and Travis Zink. Jumping over to Garretson. Batting 1 at shortstop, number 11, Carter Simmonsma. I don't have what year they are in high school. Batting second at second base, number 1, Tyler Erickson. Batting third at center field, number 15, Ian Bittner. At third base, or batting 4th at third base, number 9, Trayton Decker. And then at pitcher, batting 5th, number 2, Cole Jessen. Batting 6th at left field, number 4, Brecken Weir. Batting 7th and playing first base, number 17, Dan Hoskins. At catcher, batting 8th, number 22, Cole Schluter. And at right field, batting 9th, number 5, Caden Mack. So that's how things are looking here at tonight's game. I roped into one of the dads that knows some of these players to talk with me. I got Randy Wingen. Hey, Randy, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
Good. Hey, did you make it down to that Vermilion game?
I did.
It looked like that was a really good game down there.
Yeah, the boys really played good. They showed up good. Nice pitching by Denton. He went strong for us, pitched an awesome game. Good fielding throughout the game. Brody Didvig made an awesome play from third, ran all the way in almost to the backstop and caught a crucial out.
Oh, really?
Nice. It was just an awesome play. And then Alex come in at the end, and he had his stuff last night, and the team just really came together and played good. Good team ball. So
yeah, it's always nice when you can go on the road, and I know how Vermilion can be, so that's great to hear. So correct me if I'm wrong. Tri-Valley's 1-1.
Nope, that's right.
Right.
Yep.
So this is their third game of the season. I don't know what Garretson's record is.
I do not either. I have no idea.
I didn't have a lot of time to talk to the coaches prior I was lucky just to get their lineup. So here we go. Batting first for Garretson is number 11, Carter Simmonsma. First pitch is a little high in there for ball one. So what have you been seeing from this Tri-Valley team, Randy, this season so far?
They're situationally have been very tough so far this year. Cole has been doing a great job letting the kids know, situational, who's supposed to be covering like second when you got a guy on third. It's really fun to see.
Sure. Simmonsma took a swinging strike. And strike two with another swing and a miss. Man, a beautiful night for some baseball here up in Colton, Randy, compared to the other night.
Oh, yes.
I know Matt Larson was up here doing the game, and, of course, that was a high-scoring game. That's a foul tip. And then I was doing the Mustang softball game, and that was chilly enough, and I had daylight yet.
It was very windy in Vermilion last night. It was blowing right out of dead center field, and a lot of balls were hanging up in the air.
Yeah, and right now we have probably a 5-mile-an-hour breeze coming right out of center field into home plate. It's not really a factor right now.
It's welcomed.
2-2 is the count. Full count, 3-2 here on Simmonsma. Tristan Bundy pitching for the Mustangs.
Ooh.
And he's going to take a walk. Batting next for Garretson is number 1, Tyler Erickson. So one runner on first base.
Yeah, last night the team in the first inning, Vermilion, had the bases loaded, and we got out of the inning without them scoring. So
wow.
It showed a lot of mental toughness with the team.
And again, behind the plate for Tri-Valley is Mason Hemme. First base is Denton Bickness. Second base is Trayson Richter. There's a steal. There's little mishandled there by Hemme. He's in safe at second base. Then we have Brody Divig, I believe, at third, and your son Alex Wingens playing shortstop.
Yep.
And there's a punch out, and Bundy gets his first out with a strikeout. Now batting for Garretson is number 15, Ian Bittner. There's a swing in between third and shortstop. Misplayed by the outfield by the Mustangs. Bittner's going to have a stand-up double. And Garretson's going to put the first run on the board. Now batting for Garretson, we got number 9, Trayton Decker. Garretson just put the first run in. Still has a runner on second base, one out.
Come on, you guys, here we go.
Oh, looked like a good pitch there, but must have been just a hair high.
Strike one, counts 1-1. Fouled back for strike two. Yeah, you really can't ask for a better night of baseball than this for this time of year.
Absolutely.
Sounds like tomorrow, 20 to 40 mile an hour winds. And foul tip, Hemi catches it.
That's
2 outs. Now batting is number 2, Cole Jensen. There's a shot down first base. Bigness picks it up and steps on first. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half of the inning. Garretson gets 1 run on.
1 hit.
All right, we'll step away for a quick word from some of our sponsors, and we'll get right back to the action. Thanks for joining us. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
Looking for a way to make your business or organization stand out? Look no further than Absolute Business Promotions. We specialize in creating custom items for fundraising events, booster clubs, weddings, baby and bridal showers, anniversaries, birthday parties, sports teams apparel and uniforms, spirit wear, parades, banquets, awareness events, and so much more. Visit AbsoluteBusinessPromotions.com or call us at 605-204-5255 and let us help you bring your business to life.
If you have insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson, president of White Insurance. They have all of your insurance needs from farm, home, auto, business, crop, life, and health insurance. White Insurance is located at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. For all of your insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson of White Insurance, 605-543-5722, or stop in at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks.
All right, Mustangs turn to bat. We're in the bottom half of the first inning. Now we got a little wind picking up. Right when Tri-Valley's coming up to the plate, Randy. You were just kind of mentioning it was pretty windy down in Vermilion.
Oh, yes, it was very windy. A lot of balls that normally would have been in play without a wind were foul balls.
Yeah, that is going to happen.
No, it was an exciting game. Both teams played well. I mean, you couldn't ask for more. It was well played on both sides, and we got a couple breaks there in the 4th inning. They had a throwaway, and that kind of got us going. So, boys took advantage of it.
All right, batting first for Tri-Valley is a senior, number 3, Alex Wingen. Gets it to the shortstop and thrown out at first base. Now batting for Tri-Valley, a junior, number 4, Brody Divig. First one's in there for a ball.
Brody, he's been swinging the bat real well at the beginning of the year, so it's good to see that.
That one's in there for a strike. 1-1. 1 out, no one on base. There's a hit right into the second baseman. Tries to extend out. And Brody drops that one in for a single.
That was a nice try by the second baseman. I mean, he did his best there, but just a little bit out of reach.
Divick hit that into right field. Yeah, that fell in great. All right, now batting for Tri-Valley at junior number 1, Mason Hemme. Divick's taking second base. He slides in and he is safe.
Brody is so quick. He's a hard one to throw out. I mean, he just super speed.
It is. It's same way when playing football. I say he's got plenty of giddy up and go. Trying to pick off Divick. He's back safely. He gets such a large lead.
He does. He's at full speed right now. I
yes.
mean, it's just boom.
Yeah, he needs like 2 steps, and he's at.
Last night, the play that he made from third running in, there's not too many players that could make that play, but with his exceptional speed, he was able to do it.
Wow. Looks like infield ump is kind of talking to the pitcher, maybe possibly about when he turns not having a balk. Divick's going to steal third, and he is in safe at third.
It's
no mercy.
No, it's just fun to watch. Stealing home's not out of the question either.
Yeah. Here's a swing and a miss. Mason has 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Divick's made it all the way around to third base. Looking for Hemme to put it in play.
Oh.
Oop, he is pegged. So he is going to walk down to first base. And that is going to bring up a sophomore, number 13, Trayson Richter. There's a steal to second base. Hemme is in safely. Love the aggressive base running here by Tri-Valley.
Yeah.
Richter almost gets his head taken off. He ducks down.
That happened to him last night, too. He must be a magnet for for that.
You know, sometimes that happens. It's fouled back. 1-2 is the count on Richter. Hemme's about a third of the way between. There's a ball lost by the catcher, and Divick's going to come in for the Mustangs' first run. Nice heads-up play in there by Brody.
The benefits of stealing bases.
It puts you in those really good situations that you want to be.
Yep.
That one's inside, full count on Richter. Mason Hemme also moved over to third base. There's a swing and a miss, and Richter strikes out. Now batting for Tri-Valley's a junior number 10, Denton Bickness.
Denton, he just pitched a whale of a game last night. Just really solid.
There's a ball that got away by the catcher, and Hemme slides in safely for run number 2. Bigness has a 1-0 count. There's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Denton, he's been making great contact this year with the ball, just solid contact that unfortunately has usually been right to somebody. So hopefully he can get one in the gap tonight.
Swing for a strike. And Bigness goes down swinging, but the Mustangs put 2 runs in. We'll just keep it here for right now. Dibbitt got on base with a single, and then Mason Hemme, he got hit by a pitch, so he got on base, and then it was just like, how many stolen bases can we get? Steal them till you get caught, Randy.
That's right. That's right.
Hard to believe graduation is just about a month away for these seniors, including your son.
Yeah, unbelievable. Time has really went by fast. It's like number 10 is coming up to bat. It's a Weir, B. Weir. I don't have the first names, so.
So Brecken Weir. Top of the second inning, Mustangs up 2-1. Garrettson's back up to bat. That one's in there for a strike. There's a hit. Oh, little bobble there by Tri-Valley, and Weir is going to make it to first base on an error. Those are tough. I mean,
Yeah.
Almost between the first baseman and second baseman, between Richter and Bigness there.
Grass field would make a big difference on that one.
Yeah, kind of take your eye off the ball. It's kind of hopping, skipping, and
Yeah.
try not to run into your teammate. Now batting for Garrettson's number 17, Dan Hoskins.
Tristan looks like he's getting locked in now. He's pitching pretty good.
Second strike there on Hoskins. Weir reached to first base on an error, so no outs, 1 runner. There's a steal. There's popped up. It's got to be out of play down the right over the top of the concession stand.
Oh, nice,
Oh,
nice pitch.
Punch out. Strikeout there on Hoskins. Now batting's number 22, Cole Schluter. Tristan with a couple strikeouts already tonight. That's the first out. Swing and a miss.
Funny now, they're batting and no wind again.
Yeah. There's a steal. There's the throw down to second base.
Ooh, looks like
got him.
Nice.
Nice job there by Hemi. Tossing that over to Richter.
That was a beautiful throw. Beautiful.
Doesn't get much better than that. That's the second out for Garretson. Now the bases are clear. Count is 1-1 for Schlueter.
Plays like that really help your pitcher out.
Counts 1-2, 2 outs. Little outside for ball 2. Tri-Valley, plays another game on Sunday, I believe.
Yes, they do.
That's at home. I believe I'll be here for that game. And there's a swing and a miss for another strikeout. No runs on the board for Garretson. We'll step away. Thanks for joining us. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
New Hope Chiropractic has been serving the Tri-Valley School District and surrounding areas for the last 17 years. We've been a longtime supporter of Tri-Valley fine arts and athletics. If you have a need for chiropractic care, or maybe even a condition or symptom that isn't necessarily back or muscle related, give us a try. Over 3,000 patients already have. We're located in Crooks. We're open Monday through Friday, with evening appointments available on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Give us a call at 543-5700. Enjoy the game, and let's continue to support our Mustangs.
To see how Whiffle's hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Whiffle's hybrids, more than a number.
All righty, getting ready for the bottom of the second inning. Tri-Valley up 2-1.
Looks like Aiden Bundy coming up the bat here.
Yeah, Aiden bats sixth in the lineup, playing right field. Aiden, a senior. Also, just got an update that the Tri-Valley girls softball team defeated Baltic on the road tonight 20-0. They are having a spectacular season so far. They go up to Madison. I think they were preseason, they were ranked like third. I think they won like 17-2, I believe, or 18-2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Leaving no doubt.
So, yeah, congratulations to the Lady Stangs. Bundy takes that first pitch for a ball. There's a swing. He hits it, and it goes over the top of the right fielder's head. Bundy's going to be rounding second, going into third. Oh, he's going to be held up.
Yeah, he seen the hold sign from Cole, and he went back second.
Now batting for Tri-Valley is Aiden Bundy's cousin, a junior, number 19, Tristan Bundy.
Yeah, that was a beautiful poke by Aiden.
He got it way over the right fielder's head. Tristan's going to lay down a bunt. Tristan's thrown out at first base. Aiden moves over to third. Now batting for Tri-Valley, a sophomore, number 20, Brecken Frederick. One's in there for a strike.
Brecken, he had a great game last night. His speed in the outfield and center field is a welcome thing. He had some nice plays too.
He's got some pretty good range out there, you're saying.
Yes, he does.
There's a hit. Drifting. Just out of play.
There's no substitute for speed.
Nope. Lots of things happen. You can force that other team to make that hurry play and get throwing errors. Nothing like beating out a throw when you think the opposing team's going to have an easy out.
Oh,
Frederick smacks one out to left field, just goes foul.
Come on, kids, straighten it out. You got this.
0-2 is the count here on Frederick.
He got all of that one. He was just a little bit early on that swing.
Oof, went up the ump's face mask. Oh, and 2 is the count. 1 out. Got Aiden Bundy on third base. There's a swing into the
Gonna hit
gap.
the gap. Yes.
Frederick brings in an RBI, and he gets a single. Nice job fighting off an 0-2 count. Now batting for Tri-Valley, a junior number 9, Parker Hemme.
The boys are making good contact with the ball right now. There's some nice solid hits. Last night we had to wait till I think it was the top of the 5th inning before we got our first hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Come on, Parker, bring her around, kiddo.
Frederick's going to take off. There's a throw down to second base. Frederick in safe. Throw comes up a little bit short.
Yeah, Brecken's got great speed too. I mean, he got a great jump on that. And stealing third's not out of the question for him either.
Counts 1-1 here on Parker. 1 out. 1 run put in so far. Frederick's back in safely at second. Ball. 2-1. That one's in there for a strike. Hemme with a 2-2 count.
Oh, almost hit him.
That one's a little inside. Parker goes to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, Parker, protect it. Bring him in.
Ooh,
Parker gets punched out.
that was a nice pitch.
Come on, Alex.
Alex Wingen coming up for his second time tonight. Grounded out in the first inning. Two outs. Frederick on second base. Frederick's going to steal third. Ball gets away. Oh, he trips. He trips over third base.
Ooh. He's got a bad shoulder, and he fell right on it. Yeah, it was unfortunate. He caught his foot on the bag, and
yeah, hopefully he's okay.
well, it's a good sign he's not walking back to the dugout yet, so hopefully he'll be all right. Just need a minute to catch his breath there.
All right, looks like he's going to shake it off.
That's a good sign for us. We need him in the outfield.
Back to it. Wingen continues to bat with a 1-0 count. There's a loose ball. Frederick is going to come in. Doesn't have to worry about hitting the deck on that one. Tri-Valley puts their 4th run of the night on. Bases are cleared off. Alex has a 1-0 count. Alex got to pop that one up. Shortstop runs in, makes the play. That'll do it here, but the Mustangs go up 4-1 after 2. Stay with us. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
Ready to buy or sell your next home? We are here to help. From bare land to homes to farms, we sell it all. Start to finish, we will be next to you the entire way to help you achieve your real estate dreams. We know this area well because we live and work here. We are your neighbors. With over 60 years of combined real estate experience, we are your trusted local real estate professional. Landmark Realty and Auction. When you're ready to make your next move, call us first.
Let's give a shout out to the Minnehaha Conservation District. They're your local source for all your conservation needs, including conservation planning, pollinator and wildlife habitat establishment, native grass seeding, shelter belt rehabilitation, tree planting application assistance for NRCS programs, and more. Go to minnehahacd.org for more information. I know the Conservation District is looking for some seasonal help. If anybody is out there looking kind of for a little part-time summer job, probably about the middle of May, they're going to start looking for some helpers to help lay some tree fabric. I believe they're planting around 50 acres of trees this year around the county.
That'd be nice.
I know my kids did. It's kind of nice. If the weather's bad, they kind of have the day off from work, but normally you're done by the 4th of July, so if you do have a student athlete, it's a good way to earn a little cash, keep yourself in shape because it's all outdoor work, and then you're typically done by the 4th of July, so then you can start focusing on the rest of the upcoming fall season. There's a shot, picked up, and thrown out at first base.
Nice hit to the shortstop. Alex picked it up and threw over to Denton, so 1 up, 1 down. That's nice.
Back to the top of their lineup. We have Carter Simmons batting. There's a shot over. Trayson Richter picks it up over to Bigness for out number 2.
2 pitches, 2 outs. Can't get much more efficient than that.
No, you cannot. Tyler Erickson batting for Garretson. One's in there for a strike.
Tristan, he's really locked in right now. He's looking really good.
Forgot to mention that first batter was Caden Mack. It's his first ball and 3 batters. Or close to it anyways. One and one is the count. 2-1.
Yeah, Tristan, he was a workhorse for us last year. I think he had the most innings pitched for us, so he's no stranger to pitching.
Three one. There's a hit out to right field. Easy play brought in. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, no runs scored, and we go to the bottom of the third. We'll keep it right here.
I think that was a 6 pitch inning, correct?
I believe so.
That's good.
Yeah, we'll take those all day. Thanks for tuning in to Big Sioux Media tonight. Beautiful night of baseball here. Garretson's in town in Colton. We hit the bottom of the third. Tri-Valley's up 4-1.
Here comes the wind.
Yep. I wonder what's happening. Oh, wait, we're batting. Brody Divig will be getting things started here for Tri-Valley. Divig singled with his first time up.
First pitch to the ball.
Ball rolls back to the fence. Just got underneath. That one gets away on the pitcher. 2-0 is the count. Again, Jessen is pitching. It's ball 3. Saying Jessen is pitching for Garretson. Three and 0 is the count here for Divig. Divig's got to watch that one go by for a strike. 3-1. There's a hit to the third baseman. Divig is going to be thrown out over at first base. One up, one down.
Third baseman got a strong arm over there. That was a nice throw.
Mason Hemme comes up to bat. He made it on base by getting hit by a pitch. There's a shot. Just got to go foul down the left field line.
There's a nice. Oh, it's not gonna.
Left fielder chases it all the way in, and Hemi flies out. Now batting for Tri-Valley is Trace and Richter. Grounded out the first inning. High for ball one. Swing and a miss. Another swinging strike for Richter. He's down in the count, 1-2. That one is short. 2-2. Richter goes down swinging. So that brings us to the end of 3. Tri-Valley still has a 4-1 lead. Getting ready for the top of the 4th. Stay with us. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
True Weight Solutions, offered exclusively at New Hope Chiropractic in Crooks. A weight loss program that is simple and sustainable because you're not eating prepackaged foods or taking additional medications, there's no exercise required, and it is certainly not a starvation diet. Since we've launched the program, we've helped people lose a considerable amount of weight, which has led to some pretty happy and healthy patients. To learn more, it's really simple. Just go to our website or give us a call. This might just be the program for you.
Let's give a quick shout out to Rob Shop. If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last, and how much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, Randy, but are your finances? Call your local Edward Jones financial advisor, Rob Shop of Del Rapids, at 605-428-4090, so we can work together to make sure your finances meet your needs over the long haul. Edward Jones, member SIPC. I don't know. This week with the stock market, Randy, was pretty crazy. If anybody pays attention to that.
Yeah. It's kind of like gambling. Win some, you lose some.
Batting for Garretson is Ian Bittner. Grounded out in the first, or struck out in the first inning. Oh, nice shot right down the third baseline. Divig made a diving play for it, but man, nice wrap there by Bittner to get things off, and he has a stand-up single.
Yeah, Brody did everything he could there. He laid out for it, but it was just right on the bag.
Now batting is Trayton Decker. He struck out the first inning. First one's in there for a swinging strike. There's a shot down the left or third baseline. Goes out of play. Foul ball. 0-2 is the count on Decker.
Looks like they got the people shifted over. Alex has shifted pretty far to the left and shortstop there. They must know something about this hitter.
And there's a swinging strike for out number 1. Now batting is number 2, Cole Jensen. Forgot to write down what he did the first inning, or the first time up. Nice jump up there by Hemi behind the plate.
Jensen showing a bunt there. Pulled it back at the end.
There's a steal. There's a throw down to second base.
Ooh, I think they might have got him. Yes, they
Got
did.
him. Throw was a little high there by Hemi, but brought down awfully quick by Richter. You could definitely tell they have worked on that play. Nice job by Mason to watch that all the way into his glove and jump up and let her rip.
Yeah, 2 great throws by Mason.
That's 2 throwouts here by Mason Hemi behind playing catcher.
I'm sure the pitcher appreciates that.
Everybody's got a position to play, and they're getting it done tonight, Tri-Valley is. That's fouled back. 2-2 is the count on Erickson. Or, I'm sorry, on Jensen.
Ball got away from Tristan there a little bit.
Looks like he was trying to throw a breaking ball. Didn't quite break where he wanted it to.
No.
And he's going to walk him. It's only the second walk of the night for Tristan Bundy. There's a dribbling one. Divick's going to pick it up, throws it over.
I got him.
And got him over to Bigness for out number 3.
Denton did a nice job picking that one out of the dirt. Awesome job.
That was weird. That was batting. And the wind picks up again. I kid you not. I kid you not. It is hardly a breeze when Garretson has been batting, and then it doesn't ramp up a lot, but it's noticeable. Yeah. All right, Tri-Valley getting ready to take their first pitch.
Denton's going to lead it off for us.
Can't remember. Did Denton strike out or did he ground out?
I believe he struck out.
Struck out, yeah. Sometimes I forget to write down that last out. Bottom of 4, Tri-Valley with a 4-1 lead. Bigness takes that first one for a ball.
A relatively fast-moving game compared to the first two that we played this year.
Yeah. So what was the score of the first game? Tri-Valley lost, what was it, 14-15?
Yep, 14-15.
I think that game went, almost 4 hours?
Yeah, it was long.
And cold.
Yes.
I think the Hemme family was telling me it was like 26 degrees at the end of the game.
Yeah.
That's no fun.
No.
There's a nice wrap. Ball's trying to drop. And it's caught by the right fielder. Nice diving grab.
I lost the ball in the sun, so I couldn't track it. But,
yeah, I did too.
Right fielder made a great play.
Nice catch there by Caden Mack for the first out.
Like I said, Denton's been hitting the ball good. It's just like that.
Now batting for Tri-Valley's Aiden Bundy. Aiden had a double with his first time up.
That one might.
Little
make it
pop
out,
up.
might make it
Pitcher's chasing it down.
Just about caught it.
Aiden's still alive with a 1-1 count. Ball 2. Two. Full count, 3-2.
Oh.
Bundy swings at that outside pitch for out number 2. Tristan Bundy steps up to the plate. Tristan laid down a bunt and by fielder's choice was thrown out at first base. We're going to have a pitching change. So we will step away. Mustangs lead 4-1.
Build life-saving fire trucks at Rosenbauer. Rosenbauer America has been building life-saving fire apparatus for over 40 years in the Sioux Falls area. On-the-job training is available for most positions, and we need dedicated, responsible individuals to help us on our mission of saving lives and protecting property. Every moment counts at Rosenbauer, and every member of our team is treated just as importantly. Be part of something that matters. Go to buildfiretrucks.com to apply today.
All right, Garretson chose to make a pitching change. They brought in the right fielder, Mack, to pitch. So his first batter he'll be facing tonight's Tristan Bundy. Beautiful night for some baseball here up in Colton. Tri-Valley on their home field. Garretson over visiting. All right. Tri-Valley has 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. They still maintain a 4-1 lead. Tri-Valley softball team defeated Baltic tonight 20-0. Bundy takes the first one in there for a ball. Ball 2. That one's in there for a strike. 2-1. That one's way outside. Again, Garretson made a pitching change, brought Mack in from right field. And Bundy's going to take a walk. Frederick up for Tri-Valley. Bundy gets back. Bundy stealing second. Throw is off its mark. Bundy slides in nicely into second base with 2 outs. Frederick had a single his first at bat. Kind of tripped over third base. Kind of hurt his shoulder. We had a little bit of a delay, so must be good enough to swing the bat, Randy.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully he can get another hit like he did last time.
Bundy slides back into second base. Three and 0 is the count. And there's ball 4, another walk. That's 2 walks in the row for Mack. Parker Hemme comes up to the plate. Runners on first and second. Tristan Bundy at second and Brecken Frederick at first base. Parker takes the first one for a ball. Oh, they're going to say he caught that. A little bit of a delayed call there. Strike 1. They're going to call a balk, I believe.
Yes, balk, yep.
So runners advance. Bundy over to third and Frederick into second base. There's a shot, scooped up, thrown over to first base. Parker is in safely. Bundy gets a run. Parker ran that one out.
I thought they called him out.
I thought so too, but now they're saying safe. Oh, they're going to talk things over.
I thought he rung him out, but
oh, they are going to call him out. No run score. And Parker was thrown out. All right, we'll take a quick little break here as we get set for the next inning. Stay with us. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
Looking for a way to make your business or organization stand out? Look no further than Absolute Business Promotions. We specialize in creating custom items for fundraising events, booster clubs, weddings, baby and bridal showers, anniversaries, birthday parties, sports teams apparel and uniforms, spirit wear, parades, banquets, awareness events, and so much more. Visit AbsoluteBusinessPromotions.com or call us at 605-204-5255 and let us help you bring your business to life.
They still got it wrong.
They're getting the scoreboard corrected. We are in the top of the 5th.
There we go. Well, they got everything correct.
Tri-Valley still has a 4-1 lead. Batting for Garretson is Dan Hoskins. He struck out his first at bat. Hey, Garretson gets a little bit of a breeze this time.
Temporarily. Now it went down.
Temporarily. Slips out of Hemi's glove. Ball 2, 2-0. Three-0.
Tristan having a little hard time finding the strike zone here right now.
Ball 4. Now batting for Garretson is Cole Schluter. Got a pinch runner coming on here for Garretson. They send Carter Simmonsma out there. All right, top of the 5th. One runner on. That's 5 balls in a row here for Bundy.
That pitch there didn't look too bad. There we go.
That one's in there for a strike. 1-1. Two one. Last inning, what was it? We figured he had what, a six pitch inning, 7 pitch inning.
Yeah.
Throw down first base. Nothing there. 3-1 is the count. Full count. One was a swinging strike. 3-2. Runner on first base, no outs. And there's another strikeout for Bundy. Man, he had to fight back on that one.
What a way to hang tough, 3-0 and come back and get him. Garrettson's pitcher is up to bat, Mac.
First one's in there for a ball. Fouled back. 1-1. Way outside. 2-1.
Parker did a great job of catching that one so it wouldn't go back to the backstop.
So far, Garretson unable to throw out any Tri-Valley players. Strike 3.
I misspoke before. I said Parker hit me, but I meant Mason. He's the one catching.
I think Simmons was up to base. I think I misspoke. Who's the pinch runner? Obviously I missed that.
So number 11 is batting.
Got that sun kind of coming
Yeah.
at us.
Yeah, Simmons is batting. Oh, nice pitch.
Oh.
That was beautiful.
Man, that one broke nice. 1 and 2's the count. 2 outs, 1 runner on first base.
What a way to, oh, nice.
Fouled backwards.
Tristan's fought back real good here this inning.
Yeah, his first 5 pitches were all balls. Trying to finish it out right here. Going to, that one's fouled back. Runner was going to second.
Nice pitch.
And another strikeout. We'll step away, going to the bottom of 5. Tri-Valley up 4-1. Thanks for joining us. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
If you have insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson, president of White Insurance. They have all of your insurance needs from farm, home, auto, business, crop, life, and health insurance. White Insurance is located at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. For all of your insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson of White Insurance, 605-543-5722, or stop in at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks.
KTP Repair, specializing in ATV, UTV, and snowmobiles. KTP Repair is your local one-stop shop for all your service and repair needs. From oil changes to complete engine overhauls, no job is too big or too small. Looking to accessorize your unit? KTP Repair offers thousands of parts and accessories for you to choose from with professional installation. We are conveniently located between Del Rapids and Colton and offer pickup and delivery as well. Call KTP Repair at 605-929-6673 to schedule your appointment today.
Swinging up to bat again. Just had a hard time tonight, just right 2 guys. Hit the ball 3 times, but right at him.
Now batting for Tri-Valley, Brody Divig. Divig's 1 for 2 tonight. Two and 0 is the count. 1 out. Tri-Valley would love to get a few more assurance runs here, Andy.
Yes, they would. Yeah, last year up in Garretson when we played them, we got a lead and then they come right back, and it was. It seemed like there was no lead was big enough.
Divig's going to take a walk. Now batting, Mason Hemme. Last time Divig was on, it was just like 2 pitches, 2 steals.
I think we'll see more of the same here.
He likes to turn and burn, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Jeez, he gets like there he goes. They're ready for it, and
yeah, they knew it. Yeah.
Not even close to throwing Divig out at second base.
No, the pitcher, even first pitch, he stepped off the side of the mound. They were ready for that.
Yep. Divig probably had about 12-foot lead off the bag there.
At least, yeah.
Maybe 15 feet. Yeah, he's probably 15 feet off the bag.
There he goes.
He's going. Pitcher didn't even release the ball, so. Sorry, I should have turned the camera quicker. I was caught up in the moment there. Sorry, folks.
It's just too fun to watch.
Ball 2 for Hemme. All right, back to the batter. We were watching the Divig Steel show. He was literally stealing the show right there. That one's fouled back. 2-1.
I've seen him steal home once before, too. We were up in Flandreau, and he stole home. So
I think I remember you telling me that.
Uh-huh.
Strike 2. 2-2 is the count. 1 out. Divig is the lone runner on third base. Fouled. Strike 3, and Hemme's punched out for out number 2.
That was a rare inside pitch that they called for a strike. He hasn't been calling those inside ones too much tonight. So
now batting for Tri-Valley's Trayson Richter. There's another one right on the inside corner.
Yep. You know, Max got a pitch that's deceptive. It comes in there and it just drops in. And
strike 2, 0-2. That one's outside for first ball. 1-2. 1 and 2. Want to give a shout out to our area farmers, both in the Garretson and the Tri-Valley area. It's spring planting season. Saw a couple of planters out today. Lots of farm equipment going up and down the road, so we just want to make sure everybody travels safely. Have some patience. Give yourself some extra time. That's what Richter just gave himself there by fouling that one off. Divik's chomping at the bit there at third base. That one is fouled down the left field line.
Trayson's starting to get it timed up here. He's fouled off the last couple times here.
Can hear Coach Folkin saying, trust yourself. Ooh, that one was close.
Yeah.
2-2 is the count. 2 outs. Got a runner on third base. That one is down the third base line. Divik's going to come in. And Richter is going to have a single.
That was a nice hit.
Man, way to fight that one off after going down 2-0. Or 0-2.
Yeah, Trayson, he had 2 fouls down there left field line that finally he held up a little bit and put her right down to third base.
Denton Bickness batting for Tri-Valley. They chase Richter back to first base. Richter slowly inching his way over. Another throwback. You know, Tri-Valley has the ability to distract that pitcher once they get on base.
Yeah, they got speed, a lot of speed on this team. It's fun to watch.
That throw was off its mark, and Richter in safely at second base. Another stolen base for Tri-Valley. Garretson knows it's coming. Still no response on how to throw out the Mustangs. Richter's going to take off for third base.
Oh, we got him.
And they're going to call him out.
I didn't think he caught the ball, but he did.
All right, Tri-Valley puts one more up. They go up 5-1 as we get ready to head to the top of the 6th. We'll keep it right here. Well, what's Tri-Valley going to do? Need to do here for this last half of the game, Randy, to keep this 5-1 lead?
Well, I think they just keep doing what they're doing right now. I mean, Tristan is pitching well. If he just keeps throwing it in there and trusts his infielders and outfielders, well, I think they'll be just fine.
Still about
Garretson coming up to bat.
Still about 65 degrees outside. The wind is really kind of jumping right now. It's kind of coming straight out of left field, heading right towards the Tri-Valley dugout. Then it'll switch and seems to be going center field right into home plate.
A little bit chilly when that wind comes up, though, now.
Yeah, the sun is kind of moved over and starting to drop. So Erickson has struck out his both times up to bat.
She must have heard me. Either that or she knows me.
Both. 2 balls, no strikes for Erickson. Bundy gets down in the count right away, kind of like he did the first inning. There's a shot picked up by Wingen over to first base,
Nice
and
play.
nice put out there by Wingen over to Bigness.
Yeah, that was a nice backhand.
Good form. He watched that all the way right into his glove. Kind of made sure he had a good grip on the ball and then let it buck. Bigness with a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah,
And
nice stretch by Denton.
now batting is Bittner. He singled up with his last time.
Garrettson's getting a little of the wind now. It's kind of switched a little bit.
First one's in there for a swinging strike. Fouled back, strike 2.
Tristan's still looking nice and strong.
There's a hit picked up by Richter at second base, over to Bigness for out number 2. Decker back up for Garretson. 2-0 down here in the top of the 6th.
That was a nice play by Trayson. You know, good concentration. Watched all the way in. Nice throw over to first.
Decker's got to pop one up.
That one's way up there.
That one is aired up, and there's an out. Caught by Frederick out in center field. All right, we'll step away. Tri-Valley still up 5-1 coming into the bottom of the 6th. Thanks for hanging with us on a Friday night here in Colton. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
New Hope Chiropractic has been serving the Tri-Valley School District and surrounding areas for the last 17 years. We've been a longtime supporter of Tri-Valley fine arts and athletics. If you have a need for chiropractic care, or maybe even a condition or symptom that isn't necessarily back or muscle related, give us a try. Over 3,000 patients already have. We're located in Crooks. We're open Monday through Friday, with evening appointments available on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Give us a call at 543-5700. Enjoy the game, and let's continue to support our Mustangs.
All right, we are hitting the bottom of the 6th. Tri-Valley coming to the plate. Bigness coming back up to the plate. That one's fouled. That one's outside for ball one. 1-1. Yeah, this is the first year with Big Sioux Media streaming some baseball games for Tri-Valley. That one is fouled down the third baseline. Matt Larson, the other night, he took the cold weather one. I did the cold weather softball game, but I still did that during daylight hours. Beckness gets punched out for a strikeout.
Yeah, I felt sorry for him sitting up here that night. That was brutal.
It was cold. My hands were so cold, and I just had to sit in the cold for a couple hours. There's a shot up the middle.
Aiden Bundy's having a great night.
Aiden gets a stand-up single. Aiden's 2 for 3 tonight. Now Tristan steps up.
Nice solid hits, those two.
Tristan's last at bat was a walk. Aiden Bundy back in safely to first base.
Aiden, he's pretty quick too, so it wouldn't surprise me to see Aiden steal here.
He was one of the fastest ones on the basketball court this year.
Yes, he was.
Another one of Tri-Valley seniors.
I think there's almost a pitch out there. I
There
think they
was.
expected him to go.
I was just going to say that. There's another pitch out here by Garretson. That one's in there for a strike. 1-1. Mishandled. Tristan makes it to first base on an error.
On the shortstop there.
Error by Simmonsma, yeah. So one out. Got both Bundys. One on first, one on second.
Oh, nice bunt. Nice bunt.
Nice bunt. Nice bunt there by Brecken. Frederick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brecken is so fast too, and that was just a beautiful bunt. Everybody moves up. Bases loaded now.
Now Parker Hemme comes up. Bases loaded. One out.
Kind of the same scenario with Hansen. Parker came up, bases loaded, and there's 2 outs, and you hit just a bullet to the shortstop, but unfortunately Hansen's shortstop snagged it and ended the game.
Parker grounded out his last time up to bat. One and one's the count.
Nice.
Nice rip.
Nice rip, but that stays fair.
Nope, it's got a drift
Nope.
foul down the left field line. 1 and 2.
He really got a hold of that ball. It's a little bit early on it.
One's outside, 2 and 2.
Nice opportunity here for the Mustangs to put a little breathing distance between us.
And there's a strikeout. Nice inside pitch there by Mack.
Well, Alex, he's coming up, and he's 0 for 2 or 0 for 3 tonight.
Yeah, Alex is 0 for 3.
Yeah, 3 ground outs. Oh,
Yeah, he grounded out on his first one, popped out on the second one, and grounded out again on the third. We're going to have a pitching change. Looks like Decker's going to be the pitcher now. Well, as he's warming up, we'll hear another word from one of our sponsors. We really appreciate our sponsors for helping you bring different Mustang athletic events along with concerts and everything. So, Tri-Valley up 5-1. Stay with us. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network.
To see how Whiffle's hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Whiffle's hybrids, more than a number.
he's got a lot of, when he reaches back, he can really let her zip.
Yeah. So we had a pitching change. Decker is out there for Garretson. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Alex winging up to bat, trying to punch this into fair territory or taking a walk. That one's in there for a strike. You know what Alex's batting average is for the season?
I don't.
I haven't paid for game changer. Oh, there's a wrap right
There
to
we
shortstop. Mishandled. 1 run scores.
2.
In comes the second run, and Alex smashes 1 to shortstop, and it's mishandled by Simmonsma again. Hey, if you can get the base on an error, we'll take that.
That's right.
Couple more assurance runs here for Tri-Valley. Divig now batting. He walked his last time up. Runners on first and second. Take a look at the speed out there.
Mm-hmm.
Got Frederick on second. You got Wingen on first, and you got Divig at the plate.
Oh, that one fell in there nice. That was a beautiful pitch. That broke at the last minute.
Frederick trying to distract Decker. There's a swing and a miss by Divig. Down in the count, 1-2. Divig's going to pop one up. First baseman drifts over. Just out of, makes the catch. Couldn't see it then. That was right in the sun.
I was just about to say there was a lot of space between right field and center fielder there. If he could have just lofted one there, there's a lot of area there. Center fielder was kind of drifted over to the left field, but those 2 runs help. Looks like Tristan's going to come in to try to finish it off.
Let's hear another one from the Minnehaha Conservation District. They're your local source for all your conservation needs, including conservation planning, pollinator and wildlife habitat establishment, native grass seeding, shelter belt rehabilitation, tree planting, application assistance for NRCS programs, and more. Go to minnehahacd.org for more information. Got the top of the 7th here coming for Garretson.
Jensen leading off.
Jensen walked his last time up to the plate. One's outside for ball 1. I know they're talking chance of some sprinkles on Sunday. Hopefully that gets it out of its system. There's a strike. So we can get the equipment set up to stream that game coming up on Sunday.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Tri-Valley's going to be playing Sioux Valley. 2 o'clock is the first pitch. Two and one here on Jessen.
Nice pitch.
Check swing for second strike. That one's going to be fouled out of play.
Nice pitch.
Nice.
Oh, boy. That broke in there so nice.
Yeah, Jessen ducks. He stands there. He goes, I just can't believe that just happened. He goes, I did not expect that. We're back up. 1 out. Strike 1 for Weir.
Another strike.
You wished he had that one back. Kind of started that motion, just couldn't stop it.
Tristan came with a change up there, and that off speed just caught him by surprise. Oh, that one looked pretty good.
Yeah, he was looking for that pitch that he put Jensen down with. There's a shot picked up by Alex. Over to Bigness for put out.
Two down now. Garretson down to their last out.
Hoskins batting. There's a shot over to third base. Divick picks it up over to first. And a stretch and a put out. Tri-Valley with a nice home win tonight against Garretson. They win 7-1.
Tristan Bundy went the distance. Nice pitching night for Tristan.
Garretson got their first run right away in the top of the first and didn't put any more runs on. Mason Hemme threw out two of Garretson's runners. That always helps when you have really good defense behind some good pitching, Randy.
Absolutely.
Tri-Valley put 2 runs up in the first inning. They got 2 more in the second. Then they tacked on another run in the 5th, and then they got 2 runs with a smash by Alex Wingen. Simmonsma mishandled it. So that's how Tri-Valley gets 7. Well, this game finished up early compared to the other night.
Yes.
We're a little bit after 7 o'clock. So we will be back in action if Mother Nature allows us on Sunday, where the Tri-Valley is going to welcome in Sioux Valley. Game time is at 2 o'clock. Any final thoughts here, Randy?
No, I'm just really impressed with the team so far this year. They're, even when they get pressed with a little bit of adversity, they don't seem to phase them. Last night they had the bases loaded and they worked their way out of it. And tonight, the first inning, they're a little bit shaky and they settled down and,
They kind of really gel together. And
yes, yep. And batting-wise, it seems like when one or two of them are struggling and having a bad night, the other teams or other members in the lineup kind of pull them through. So it's really, really good to see.
all right, looks like we're going to have a JV game next?
Yep.
So, all right, well, that's going to do it. We're just going to stream the varsity game. Thanks for hanging with us tonight. This is Deron Ruesch with Big Sioux Media with a little help from Randy Wingen. I appreciate the help, Randy. Appreciate that perspective of these players and watching some of their team.
Not a problem. Glad to help out.
All right. Well, everybody enjoy their Friday night, and